What we have here is a John Deere 110 variator sitting inside of a 22 by 9.5 by 12-inch wheel. Now, the reason I set it in a wheel is so that everything will stand out a little better. What I'm trying to do here is I've got a couple of viewers that have asked about the variator. Now this is the variator removed from the John Deere 110. Now, as this turns by speed, it works as a transmission, a variable speed transmission. So what you have is you have one belt that runs to the engine and one belt that runs to the drive axles. Well, what happens is as this pulley in the middle, you got a belt on each side, and whenever this moves, it makes this a larger diameter pulley here and this one a smaller diameter pulley. Well, what this does is it gives you a fluctuation in speed on the belt without changing. Therefore, your, say, 4-speed transmission with its 7 variables is actually 21 different speeds that you can go. What happens to these is people make the mistake of putting grease or oil in here on this shaft. Well, what that does is it catches all the dust and turns it into an abrasive. And then you'll get this little bit of, let me try to get it stabilized. You'll get this little bit of play that you have right here. If you notice the movement, well, that little bit of movement causes a bind so that it does not, as you see as I'm squeezing, it will not move over, but it will move but the belt gets it in a bind and will not let it move because one's pulling harder on one side, so that it gets that little bind. So we need to eliminate this play. Now what you need is, I don't have the wrench that I actually need, but this is similar to what you need. You need 2 of these. Like the tool you take the grinder apart with to replace the grinding disc, you have to get one that'll size up and fit. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually just moving it away from the camera so that it'll look larger, but it'll fit in these 2 holes just like this. So you need a wrench like this and one on the opposite side, wrench like that, and then you'll slide that under, click into them holes, squeeze your hand together, and these will unthread right here. So you can replace the worn parts. You're probably going to have to get this machine shop made, but once you do this, your John Deere 110, 112, any transmission that runs off the variator system for the John Deere lawn and garden tractors will perform like new. It is almost impossible to find one of these at a dealership. But there you have it. That's my explanation of problems with a variator whenever you adjust the belt, adjust the variator, and still do not have any speed change. It just seems like it's always in low gear bind. If you reach down and grab that brake pedal, clutch pedal, and pull it up with your hand, and the tractor seems to take off and go faster, then this is probably your problem right here. Somebody has oiled the variator, causing it to attract grit. The grit has been abrasive and worn out your variator. I hope this video helps you guys that are working on these John Deere 110s. Keep those comments and likes and subscriptions coming, and bless you and yours. Thanks for viewing.